So this is my build for the build competition for No Man's Sky. It's called Ruinverra. Basically means ruins of the earth. It first started off as a little cabin on the water. Couldn't make that work, so now we're choosing to do a village. I'll just start off with the waterfront first. So we got 3 boats. 1 beached, 1 fishing, and 1 little ferry boat. This is a little beach boat. I could not get the shovel to look like a paddle, so it's staying like a shovel. I'll take a fishing boat. We got little sails. This is meant to be like fishing lines, you know, with big fish, you know, little steering wheel, captain's wheel, whatever you want to call it. Then we have the little deck of the ferry for the ferry captain. Any crew can sit right here on the benches. A little map, just in case you get a little lost. Engines, battery. This is the entrance ramp for people, for villagers, or just random travelers. We got benches all around here. Got them all capped off in case, you know, you don't want to be touching shoulders. An emergency switch right here, which closes the door. Like that. And opens it again. Speakers up here for the ferry captain to just be like anything he wants to say. This is to basically ingest the water into the system to, you know, provide my villages clean water. Over here is a village, what do you call it? Security station or a guard station to watch over any fishermen or anything like that. Watch the entrance. This is just a little pond area or waterfront view kind of thing. You can just watch the cool little scenery while you walk up. And this is the entrance ramp. And there's 2 guard stations, 1 on each side, making sure the first guard didn't let anyone through. These are just basically like headlights, spotlights. Each one has a little way down. Other one's basically the same thing, just has a little satellite up there in case you want to communicate back down to here. But this is the first thing. Ruinverra has been restored. This whole place has a little story to it. This is one of the many market vendors. This is selling rugs, engines, miscellaneous. You'll never know what's in there. This sells little flowers, has a little wheel just in case it needs to be repaired. The first building I'll show you is the blacksmith. He's got some materials over here. Little wall of a shovel and hammer. Little cabinet you can open, or can open if you could actually do it. It's custom made. A little anvil, creative junk, smithing furnace. The next thing I'll show you, which I kind of forgot about, is the guard station. 2 little beds, just for those 2 guards right here and right here. Little window, they can watch out. A little place to eat. Whole armory in here. Don't know why only 2 guards need that much, but you know, you never know. Better be safe than sorry. So the next one is basically the rug place. You can buy rugs. Very interesting, I know. However, this has my favorite build of all my builds, and I'm actually kind of proud of it. So it's a little sewing machine. The handle basically, or the wheel moves the needle up and down like a real sewing machine. Little button to control the speed. These 2 can do whatever they need to. That is for just, I don't know, greebles, you want to call them. And that's for the yarn. It's a little like holder for it, so you can just wrap it up there and stuff. And that's the rug place. And the next will be the hospital. Little beds for the hospital. Little cleaning station. There's going to be too much people working here, so it's not too large, and we don't have too many villagers, so hopefully not 5 people will get hurt, because if they do, then they're going to have to sleep on the streets. Little rock fender there. Storage, just, you know, everyone needs storage. I had to remove some stuff because I reached the 3K build limit cap. I'll say that last. So then this is the school little building. Teacher's desk. Little seats for the students. This is like kind of like a chalkboard, whiteboard. Best I can do with what No Man's Sky gave me. This is to put your pencils or anything like that the teacher needs to use to draw on the board. This is just a little cool little thing. I don't know. Kind of just shows that there's something over here. This is the purification plant where I pointed you to, where that one little thing sucks up the water. The pipes suck up the water. That comes here and basically gets desalinated here. You can turn it off, turn it on here. This is just to show you what the water pressure is on each side. This, it gets transformed here, then put all the way back out here, and put up here, and then sucked back out after it's been basically filled up, and they need it more. It's filled out, and just basically gets exploded into these little houses right here. So the next thing I'll show you, before I get to the houses, which are one of my favorite builds out of all, the very like cutesy, I'll show you the bar, and then the farm over there. This is the Cafe 42 bar. First come in, little blinds here so you can't really seek in, but look in. So we got the drink dispensers here, little cups, seating here, little plant, boxes over here, little dishwasher right here, and sink to just pre-wash the dishes beforehand. You know, can never have too much. It kind of looks like an oven to me, but you know, I've tried to make it look like a dishwasher. Little bales out here. I reached 3K point limit again, so I couldn't add much out here. Unless to leave moving more, but I don't know what else to remove. A little seating up here, little ramp, a lamp, poster, little plant. These, I don't really know if I like them or not, but they're staying here. Little seating out here for anyone. Very cramped, but you know, I didn't really plan for that, and when I started building this whole building, I kind of just put this building down and came to be this, so. Next is a little farm. We'll show you the outside first. Got a little, what someone thought was a wishing well, but it's actually not. It's just a little thing I put down just to make it look more ruined. Some plants over here. I made it look this like when you harvest corn or anything like that, it kind of leaves this behind. I don't know, hay or whatever. Corn's here. Or corn, I guess, I don't know what that would call that. Little planter. This, I don't really know. It's just a little planter here. In case, you know, mystical plants you want to plant. This is the kitchen for the farm. Little cutting board, sink to wash your hands, oven, little seating, poster, bed. Little cozy bed. This is my first ever thing I ever did in this whole house, was building this little dresser. The bed frame, the little bed sheets. And then I'll show you the orchard. Little trees, dropping some fruit, like apples. Then they have their own personal water tower thing, since this needs so much water to maintain all the plants and stuff like that. That is no point in using it from all the way over there. They just have two big ones. Yeah, I'll show you these houses first, and then I'll show you those ones. So we have a little playground over here. This is supposed to have sand in it, but you know Man's Sky. So that doesn't have sand. Just pretend it does. Little tire swing, little plant. Kids can play there. First house, see the number 1. It's the first house ever built, decorated. A little thing there, kitchen, little stove, bed, little lamp. These houses don't have too much to them, but you know, cute. Oh, tree there. Next house. Little sink to wash your hands. This is meant to be a stove. Where you can kind of like, you know, put stuff on with the rings, you know, kind of looks like one. Curtains. This single bed took me way too long to build, but you know, that's how it is. This is number 3. I think this was actually my second house I decorated. Cutting board again, stove. A little bed where you can pull out some joys. So this is the 4th house? Yeah, 4th house. Sink, again, the little stove. This one at least has this on top of it. If you notice, this one was actually the first one I fully decorated. Those ones I semi-decorated. That one and that one. Before fully decorating. This one was the first one I fully decorated, but I realized that if I did that to all of them, like adding this here, the place and everything, it would have been too much parts and I would have had to find more to remove, so I just toned it down a lot more. But yeah, this is that one, little cupboard. I don't know, yeah. I mean, I tried to decorate the best I could, but of course NMS guys to put a part limit on stuff, so I'd really love to remove these little barriers, but I feel like they just fit too well here. 5th one. Again, you can see some people say this is their favorite one. This one's more ingrained because it's higher, but yeah, this is a little cupboard. If you can see the handles right there. Trash can. All the houses have trash cans. I don't know if you saw those or not. I don't know if I even showed them, but yeah. So in this little tall dresser, plant, little bed. Yeah, this is the last house before I show you the final thing. Little another cutting board, sink, table. This is meant to be a book. I don't know if you can tell or not, but yeah. Another cupboard. If you can't tell, I love this build. It's my favorite build. Although I did not come up with this. I don't remember who I saw that from, but I saw it on YouTube or whatever, and I thought it was genius, so I've improvised on it. I don't want to take credit for it because it wasn't really my idea, but all the dressers and everything I did come up with. Including this thing, which I'm kind of proud of. This little cupboard on top that was a pain in the butt to make. Okay, so this is the main centerpiece of the entire build. It's a little church, kind of like speaking area for anyone. I guess me, because I'm technically speaking the owner or village president. I don't know what you call a village person who's in charge. But yeah, so these little benches. You walk up here, a little podium you can speak at. Tell them, you know, what they're gonna be doing today. What to do. Okay, so that's the village part. Now we look at that part. So why don't we start heading up that way then? And while we walk up there, you can enjoy the scenery of it. Because that's what this whole part is, to enjoy the scenery of the entire build. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. These stairs went through about a lot of revisions. They got changed many times. I was never really fully proud of them. Now I'm kinda am. I'm more proud of them than I was, just to put it that way. I wasn't very proud of them when I first started building these. This was never here, this little catwalk protector, what do you want to call it, roof. This was by one of the people, one of the what do you call it, creators of this thing, the host of it, one of the co-hosts of this building competition. I did a little chat with him and he gave me the idea to do a little walk around. I tried doing it, just didn't turn out too well, so I decided to do this instead, just to make it at least, because I thought a walk around idea would be good, and you know, this is decent enough. You can get a good view of it. So this, I did have to shorten down. This was used to be a lot longer, but I cut down on it to make more room for decorations. And well, I mean, I don't know if I missed anything, because everything's basically been covered. I mean, it's not too big of a build, but I mean, with No Man's Sky's limiter, I would have wanted to build on top of these little pieces right here. But then also, once the terrain regenerated, it would have been covering most of it. Like some of the houses, you can see, I don't know if they even showed it or not, but some of the houses have rocks in it that you can see, and it really pisses me off. But, oh, actually, you know what? I did forget something. Hold on. Right here. Now, if anyone from the building competition doesn't want to see the secret, do not go to this portal, and I would stop watching this video. However, if you do want to see the secret, here it is. It's not too much of a surprise or anything, but it's just a little secret thing that like goes around villages and stuff like that. A little trash area where all the dump goes. It's not too much of a secret, but it's more like a little secret feature that like most people don't even consider when like looking at villages. Like, where did the trash go? And it goes right here, in my village at least. It's a little hidden behind the whole mountain. Like, you have to go all the way around. The entrance is all the way over there. So I had to build this little teleporter because it takes an hour to go over here. Not an hour, but it takes a while. So, other than that though, I don't know what else there is to it. I would say that's basically Ruinverra. It's been restored after it was defeated. I know a lot of people probably don't know what that even means, but you know, people who from the building competition do know what that means, so they get the joke. Well, not joke, but you know, they get the story. So I'm gonna have to end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good day too.